Oh, Marv. Pretty good all my life, man. I know you
Curb
had
your
those.
enthusiasm, John. Curb your enthusiasm.
I need to pay you a little bit more money.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, pump, pump.
John, I disagree with Elon Musk. See what happens he does to you?
Oh,
You see what
so
happened
the
to
other
me?
man. Ooh.
They beat the shit out of me, John.
Oh, man.
You can't disagree with Elon.
I wasn't sure if it was a case of you got the glory hole or the glory hole got you.
Hey, that was just called a hole until I put my dick in it.
that became glorious.
It was just a hole. I'm the one that made it. It was no longer just a hole. It was a glory hole. It was just a regular hole.
How you doing? How you feeling?
I had skin cancer, and they determined they needed to cut it off. Here's the thing about basal cell. It won't. They said it won't kill you, but it will just kill. Like it would have eventually eaten my nose up. So they cut it off, and it was about the size of a dime, right at the tip of my nose. You see how I got a little peak there now?
Yeah.
The hole was under there. And then what they
Oh my-
do to cover it is they go down the side and they cut the skin loose there,
Yeah.
one side of it, and they stitch that together because that's got some pliability up there. And then they pull the skin down and they pulled it down over my nose and stitched it all up like that. So pretty good. It's gonna look fine someday. But it was just Friday when this got done.
So
2 days.
I want to know why are you lying to the people?
How did you know
Why
I
are
was
you
lying?
lying? Why are you lying to the people?
How did you know?
I know you're going MAGA and you're changing your face to look more like Donald Trump so that you can impersonate him on times that he is incapable of doing it. Why do you keep making up this whole fiasco when we all know the truth?
A lot of people say I'm doing that, John. A lot of people. I don't even sound like it. I don't know why. Awesome. I'm awesome. I'm the most awesome of the kind. Yeah, I went in for surgery to look more like Donald Trump. That's exactly what I did, John. You sussed me out. You sussed me out.
I want you to apologize to all the people that you.
Ever since he got shot, they were looking for a double. They want me to be the guy that gets shot next time, John.
And this changes your pitch. I mean, it just makes you sound more like him. You did this for jokes. Admit it.
Admit it. A lot of people say I'm doing the thing. I do the thing. I do the thing for the Donald. Anything for Donald, that's what I do. A lot of people.
So once this is done and it's all cleared up, and you put the wig on, you'll look exactly like you get the Trump nose.
I haven't done that impression in so long. I don't even know where it is. He's not any fun to be anymore. He's such
no, I wouldn't imagine to.
He's such a dick.
That's
used to
crazy
be fun
though.
because he was just an idiot, but now he's an evil idiot. So
yeah.
He's a taco. He ruined the word taco for everybody. I used to think taco, great. Tuesdays, gonna have a nice meal. Now I hear taco, and all I can think about is that fucking Donald Trump. And by the way, when we leave the country and come back in the country, these videos, all the work we've done are going to stop us. We'll be expatriated and we'll be sent out of the country. You're not coming back.
I mean, not me. I've got a plan.
Oh,
Now I'm not gonna reveal my plan because that might let people know.
Who's watching, John?
Let's just say that there are several people that I can impersonate to get my way in and out of the country.
Oh, Matt Damon? You think you're saying Matt Damon?
I mean, I've been told. Him and Leo, like Timu, ugly fat Leo. Yeah, I got.
They call you the Timu.
I'm working on
DiCaprio.
I'm working on a role. Boy, this guy
DiCaprio.
goes deep.
You're the Timu DiCaprio. All right. Well,
this guy goes deep.
this guy is.
If it's broken and cracked and 300 pounds, yeah.
See if I got a DiCaprio sound effect. Nope. Maybe I spelled it wrong. It says here's a Leo DiCaprio sound effect. You ready?
Yeah.
That was it.
That sounds just like it.
Why are these Leo DiCaprio? I don't know. There's no Leo DiCaprio sound effects.
No, I have two doubles that are I can do dead ringers that even today I go into places.
Here's Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Wouldn't that be great if someone looked at me and it just says, "Yeah, it's me. It's Matt Damon."
I'm dating Matt Damon.
Here's Matt Damon in Team America.
Matt Damon.
Oh, that was the same one. It's the same, all of them.
But we've always talked about how we knew that that he's got thin skin and he would be rounding these people up.
Yeah, Trump is
We've talked about this.
He can't take a joke at all.
So
He cannot take a joke. So we're not going to get back in the country. I told my wife I don't want to leave the country because I'm afraid I can't get back in. I heard this from, I don't want to name drop or anything, but I'm really close friends with that female comedian, the blonde one in New York. But my really close friend, what's her name?
Okay, you don't have to name names. I mean,
I can't remember her name. Remember her name. She said her friend left the country and she's a comedian. And when she tried to come back in, they're like, well, you're a comedian. She goes, do you ever make fun of Donald Trump? She goes, lie. I can't lie about it. Yes. I may.
I mean, let's be real. If they're going to find us, they're going to have to do some major way down the line.
So she said she took me in a room and they made me wait there about 3 hours. And they came in and they interviewed me about my social media.
Yeah.
And then they let her go.
Well, to be fair, it would take them 3 hours just to find one of our videos, wouldn't it? Down through the Google searches. Like if they didn't know what they were looking for. They were like, oh, well, you've got.
They wouldn't know unsuitable language.
You've got 2 watchers
What?
for a minute each, if you're lucky. So you can go.
I think
just keep doing what you're doing.
They're both. One's from India. One's from India. So internationally, just harming Donald Trump.
I do think they're going to make it harder for us to get our passports.
No one in Russia. No one in Russia follows us, John, because they can't see our videos. We always get blocked from Russia.
I don't know why.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Russia blocks us.
Russia. Why?
Russia's offended. Russia is offended by our comedy.
I love the Russian people. I'm not so much a fan of their government.
Well, there's no point in playing up to them, John, because they can't see us.
Well, that's true, but I don't mind Russian people. I had Russian friends in high school. They were an exchange student. Boris. He's a nice guy. Super nice.
That was for all the Russians that don't listen to us. Why did I do that, John? It doesn't make any sense.
Did you pause? You paused again. I was waiting for you to set up the next thing and paused. Hold on, everybody. We'll be right back. If you're lucky.
We can't stream only 2 hours a month for StreamYard. But they would be streaming our show live, which everyone says don't bother because what's the point? But, you know, if we did stream it live, people could comment and be part of the show. But, you know, we invite people to come on the show all the time and no one does.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to our show.
Where did you want to pick up back at?
We already started. Let's start. We were talking about tacos. We never really
Donnie
dealt
Taco.
Donnie Taco. What is it?
Trump always chickens out. And isn't it? Do you think it? So they said it was because he was taken off guard. But do you think it's? I think it's the chicken thing. It's crazy, isn't it?
We got really upset when that woman asked him this question. You remember? He's like, "That's just mean. Why would? That's just mean. Why would you ask me that?" Trump always. They don't say, "Is it chickening out when I raised 145% credit? Is that chickening out? Is it? Yeah, John, because you took it off right away. That's what they're saying. Trump always chickens out. That was a Wall Street inside joke about Donald Trump. That he would have a tariff, but he'll take it right off. So now
did you? Oh.
All right, let's see if this works better. We are now on my laptop. See if it works better than my desktop, which doesn't make any sense because my desktop should be kicking ass. But apparently it's not kicking ass, John. It's not an ass kicker. I'm going to buy a new desktop just for this fucking show. I hope you're satisfied. I'm going to pay a tariff because that fucking Donald Trump in the White House, that taco head, what? Trump always chickens out. That's what they were saying about him in Wall Street. What do you think?
I'm having a hard time taking you seriously because you look like a squirrel that got a facelift.
I was down there eating pussy, and I looked over to the side, and there's this raccoon. It says, "Man, you don't want to be here." It was right. It was right, John. The raccoon was right. It's like an adventure down there, John. I heard twigs snapping. I heard a wolf howl. That's the kind of vagina I eat, John.
Yeah, they got you.
It's an adventure. That's what I'm saying. It looked like I got down there, and it looked like a goat. A mountain goat killed by an avalanche, John. That's what.
Now imagine, Marv, if you didn't have insurance and you had to Medicare, it's going to be gone. How much did that cost?
I'm probably $10,000. What do you think? Probably more.
I mean, easy.
Easy.
They had to
They
cut it. They had to
cancer
cut it.
out. They cut the cancer out, and they do that by they shave it off until they get, and then they go and check it. Then they shave it off and go and check it. And mine, it was right on the fucking tip. I mean, this is the part that hits the pussy, John. This is the part that stimulates the clitoris. This is the clitoris stimulator. On those little, the women have their own thing now. It's got the little thing there. That's the nose.
So you're telling me her flaps were giving you black eyes?
The raccoon was right. You don't want to be here, man. That's what it told me. Neither one of us need to be here. That's what he said. He had black eyes too.
And you say all that was from pussy mites.
Pussy eating. Have you ever done it?
Occasionally.
On the side. Gets a side pussy. You got the side pussy. I'll turn this so you can't see my green screen hanging down.
So are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? You're ready to work, right? That's how you got to justify the surgery.
Excuse me. I don't have a sneeze button. Sorry, guys. I got my list underneath my laptop here.
Not you, but imagine.
That's nice. This is a real studio I got. All right. I dropped something else now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think they're going to be finding this whenever they do the survey for hey, are you a comedian? Is what you say divisive? No, they're actually helping. Well, you're giving them everything. All right.
Mad Marv comedy, John.
Man.
Mad Marv. He's mad. Look at him.
Yeah.
He looks mad. All right. Let's get back to our list. That's frivolity.
All right.
We're solving the problems of the country, John.
Yeah, I mean, one thing at a time. If
All right.
you're gonna,
He's mad about his judges who aren't ruling the way that he wants. He hired these guys, John. He expected them to do what he wanted them to do, and they're not doing it. What can he do? What can Trump do?
Arrest them.
They did arrest some judges. You're right.
How many did they?
They accused her of 2 judges were arrested. One was accused of preventing ICE from doing their job because she let the guy walk out the side door and walked out with him with an ICE agent with her at the same time. There's an ICE agent right behind him, following him all the way to the elevator.
Oh, did the judge go like, no?
No, she didn't do any of that. She just walked out the courtroom with the guy. And they're like, oh, you helped him. You were trying to help him escape. And she goes, I walked him out in the hallway full of ICE agents. How? Then we got in the elevator, and ICE agent got on the elevator with us. Then he walked out of the building, and the ICE agent went with him. I mean, they're going to throw this out of court. There's no way they can win this unless the judge is crooked.
Is the judge still in jail?
No, she got charged with felonies though, aiding and abetting and shit like that. Which would ruin a judge's job, by the way.
Yeah.
You can be present with felonies,
which is the point.
but you can't be judges with felonies.
But they got to be convicted. Yeah. Right?
Yes, you got to be convicted.
Okay. Well.
But Trump is like, hey, who hired these guys? Where did these judges come from? The Federalist Society told me to pick them. I'm mad at the Federalist Society. That's what he said. Because they picked the judges for him. I told him, give me some judges. They gave me judges. I hired them. Trust in the Federalist Society. It's all their fault. I have nothing to do with this, except I'm the guy that actually hired them.
So you know what's coming next, right?
No.
There's the old Constitution. And then there's the
like the Bible.
Constant. Yeah,
Like the
yeah,
Bible.
or like yeah, you know, you got the King James Bible, and you got the regular. That's easy to sell it. You've got.
You don't want the old
America.
Constitution.
Yeah,
The old
compare.
Constitution had rules for you to follow. Mine's just suggestions.
Right.
The new, just suggestions. It's like you have the right to bear arms. In mine, if you want arms, you can have them if it's okay with me. As long as you're not shooting at me, it's okay. It's just suggestions. So judges are in trouble. I mean, they're the only ones defending the Constitution right now. That Republican Congress has surrendered its will over to Donald Trump. There's like
Supreme Court's checked out.
Supreme Court hasn't. Supreme Court's actually ruled against him already.
What once on the what? What was the rule on this one?
The man had to be returned.
Oh,
Remember?
but they still haven't returned him, have they?
No. Their claim is we can't make another country do what we want them to do, even though we're paying that country the money to hold this guy.
Right.
We're paying him. We set it all up. We have no control over it, even though we paid for all of it. And it's a deal we made with that guy, but we can't. And then the guy said, I can't just let this guy go and come back to America. Remember what he said?
Yeah.
Maduro.
Yeah.
That would be ridiculous. I can't let a terrorist back in America. Assuming he's a terrorist, which there's no proof of anywhere.
Marv, you know what happened here, right?
The guy slept with
Melania. Case of America lost the receipt.
You got to have a receipt for returns.
I have a receipt.
That's it. You got to have your receipt. Everybody knows that too.
You got to know.
Pam Bondi's like, I lost the receipt. That's what she should say. That would be
it's
so
not
fucking
Walmart.
awesome.
Walmart.
He goes,
can't trade him for a new one.
Christy Nome, we're ordering you to return this guy back to the United States. She's like, I lost the receipt.
Oops. I didn't pay with a credit card. I paid cash. I gave him $1 million.
She carries cash in her purse. We know that when the purse got ripped off.
It's true.
She had like what, $10,000 in cash in her purse or something. That's normal.
Maybe that's how much.
No. That's how. Hey, when you're taking bribes, you got to have cash. You don't take credit card bribes, John.
You think she's getting paid for how many she collects?
Yeah, just today they said that she was ordered to arrest more people. So that's why they're arresting people who aren't criminals, who aren't threats, who are actually following. I mean, here's a big Republican thing. I'm fine with the illegals who are following the system, right? Who are following the rules.
Yeah.
I'm fine with them. But the fact is, they're the ones being arrested more than the criminals because it's easier to arrest somebody who's following the rules.
Yeah.
We know where they are. They're showing up for the hearings. They're getting arrested. They did a story today on the news about a woman named Carol in Iowa. And she got deported, and the whole town is like, well, we didn't want, you said you're going to arrest the criminals. Carol's like, Carol's just a part of our community. She's a mom. You aren't going to arrest the mom.
Best hairdresser in town.
Well, she was a waitress. But
wow.
Everybody loved her. I mean, they're all wearing shirts. Mm-hmm. Return Carol. Bring Carol back. Please bring Carol back. The whole town's wearing this shirt. They raised over $20,000 to get her back. But do
they not know how it works?
Carol's not coming back, Iowa.
Yeah, no. Sorry. I mean, voted differently, Iowa.
Iowa, you voted for this.
This is what you wanted.
And found out.
How
could you even think he wasn't going to when I'm saying, I'm going to deport 10 million, 20 million people. I'm going to deport them all.
Right.
He's like,
right.
Wait a minute. They weren't all illegals. Every immigrant here is not illegal.
What do you think her commission is? Christy Nome.
She probably gets a little bit of the skin for her coat that she's going to make. Each immigrant has to give up a little or maybe their hair. They're shaving them, right?
Just nipples.
Nipples.
He's gonna make a nipple coat.
The dog killer gets a nipple coat.
Crazy bitch.
Um,
walking around in my deluxe nipple coat.
and
You'll see my nipple buttons are
liberal
nipples.
liberal nipples.
They are pierced.
I made it out of the tears and the tits of the liberals.
Right.
Tears and tits. Musk and Besant. Musk was at his good going away party at the White House, and apparently they got into a shoving match where Besant was teasing Elon, and Elon's high as fuck. New Yorker did a story how he's on ketamine, and he's fucking high all the time, and he's doing ecstasy, and what's the other drugs? Here's poor Elon. It's poor Elon when Elon does it. When Hunter Biden, who wasn't even an official in the government, doing anything for the government, was doing drugs and trying to get clean. What did Republicans do? Arrest him, put him in jail, arrest him. But their boy, the richest man in the world, is a fucking drug addict. You hear anybody talking about arresting him?
No.
It's fine.
I don't care about Hunter Biden.
He's got a problem, John. Why pick on him?
What do you think they serve at a going away party? Doge Elon at the White House. They could serve there.
What's he famous for liking to eat? He's got a lot of oddities.
Well, would it just be like a drug salad like you're talking about?
Yeah.
Maybe a little Adderall.
I've never been into drugs, so I don't understand the systems. Maybe just some syringes laying around. How do you take ketamine?
Like a buffet?
No, I think ketamine. Don't you shoot it up?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know how to do ketamine. You should look that up.
I don't know.
Look that up.
We you know what? That's why we're not famous comedians, John, because we're not drug addicts.
Yeah,
so.
we're not like. Well, I don't know about.
I'm sorry, my comedy friends, but do you know how many of you told me you're sober now, but when you started out you weren't sober? Almost every headliner I know is sober now. I did a show last night, and Big Rich Green was on it, and I said, Rich, I haven't seen you since we did that show at the Bada Bing Club 20 years ago. He goes, I don't remember you. That's what he said. I'm like, oh, that's nice, Rich. Thanks. He goes, but I'm sure we had a good time, and it's a pleasure to see you again, to make a reacquaintance. I'm like, yeah, you don't remember me, so fuck off. No, no, he didn't say that. He did say that, but I didn't say fuck off. I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Hey, everybody's going through something.
We were in a contest together, and it went to overtime, and they picked Rich's joke over my last joke. It wasn't a roast; it was jokes, though. So he was the champ. At the Bada Bing Club. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Was it like a what do they call the guy?
It was a strip club.
Hinchcliffe?
Sopranos. It was Sopranos. Bing Club.
Oh.
And they just had a comedy show, and they were going to pick a winner of the show.
Penalty ball.
And they said we were tied, and we needed to do another joke or something.
Oh.
Clearly, my joke was better because I always win everything, even though I don't get officially. I've never won a roast. I've never won a roast battle, even though I've slayed everybody I've gone against. And the audience is like, well, this is our friend. We're going to pick him, the motherfuckers. I went against Craig Peters as Trump versus Chester Arthur. They picked Chester Arthur as a winner. Fuck them.
So you're saying it's all fixed?
Frankly, I win everything I've ever gone in. I've never lost.
Against Marv. Every time. Like,
fixed against Marv. They say you want to do a roast battle. I said, what's the fucking point?
right.
Everybody already hates me before I start. No one's going to pick the old man. They think I don't have a future.
So it would be great if they Marv's going to start out with negative 7 points. Go.
They That's what it is. That's exactly what happens.
That's what they. Maybe that's how they should do
a
new way to do
a new way to do
contests.
contests. Like, okay,
If you didn't bring anybody, how many people do you think are against you?
How you like these teeth, John?
Oh, those are good.
Oh, those are good.
Those are good teeth.
Those are good teeth.
Are those your new ones.
Those are
After
new
the-
ones
after the new face, MAGA face.
It's going to help me look more like Trump. Frankly, a lot of people say my new teeth are wonderful. I have the best teeth.
Are you gonna get? The neck? Are you gonna get the neck thing? The neck thing?
I got to get that
You
where
like
you
a-
push
you
all the
like
skin
a-
together. The turkey neck.
Yeah.
That is gross as fuck.
I mean, yeah. I wonder if he makes more like.
Does he tie it that tight that it fucking does that?
I don't know. Like they
All right,
scissor.
we need to move on.
Okay.
We're going to be here all day. We're at 30 minutes. We're not only 3 into our list.
So let's talk about this big beautiful bill.
Big, beautiful bill.
Big beautiful.
Not Build Back Better.
1,000
We can do
pages.
better than Build Back Better.
We can do big beautiful bill.
Big, beautiful bill where I
like these.
I can get bribes and no one cares.
There you go. He likes bribes.
Bribes,
B
big,
words.
beautiful
More B
bill
words.
bribes. It's gonna raise the taxes on the poor and lower the taxes on the rich. That seems like an equitable system, right?
Do you think that's what he originally called
beautiful
bribes?
No. Well, yes. They said, well, we better call it bill.
We gotta call it
something else.
No, I say everything I'm going to do. I say it out loud, then no one can arrest me. Like I say, I'm going to murder this guy, and I murder him. Nothing happens. It's good. Frankly, I can
now.
I said I was going to kill someone on Fifth Avenue. No one would say a word. It was true. I killed a guy. I killed a lot of guys. And in the big, beautiful bill, of course, people were upset about it, John, because they're saying it's going to cut $500 million. $500 million. Or is it 500 billion? 500 billion from Medicare. And they told Joni Ernst.
This is what I don't understand. Think about this. How can they sell this? That they're both cutting and adding to the deficit. How the fuck does that work? How are they selling that to the MAGA wonks? How the fuck does that work? How are they selling that to the MAGA wonks?
Oh, they're just saying it doesn't. They're saying it saves money. They're lying. Am I still on?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is this working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Because my laptop is not as big. My laptop's not as big. So I was trying to find Joni Ernst's comment.
Maybe you
Who
put
knows
some
what'll happen
for
when I do
simulation.
this. Because I had it
Maybe
on the
you
other
put some
computer.
for simulation.
So anyways, the senators and congressmen are all going out, right? And they're defending the bill. And someone yelled in the audience at Joni Ernst. Oh, it won't work. I got to use the keyboard for my computer, don't I? Joni Ernst apology. And they yelled at her, this will kill people. And what did Joni Ernst say, John?
Hey, we're all gonna die sometime, people. Hey, we're all gonna die sometime, people.
Yeah, we're all gonna die. Why not sooner? Right? Isn't that the message, basically?
I mean, come on.
Why don't you poor people die sooner? That's what she said.
Right. Right.
So I'm looking for the video of her. But then she thought about, maybe that was a little harsh. Maybe telling everybody they're going to die was a little out of the line. So I should make an apology video.
Okay.
Damn it. Why couldn't I find it? I found it so easy earlier. And I was going to put up the apology video. Let's see if we can do this. She doubles down on it. She doesn't say she's sorry this time. Well, she does say she's sorry. But then she throws in the old, well, we're all going to, you need you get saved.
Was it a sorry, not
Like,
sorry?
that's why
sort
we're
of thing?
talking to you.
Was it a sorry, not sorry sort of thing?
It's a very bad apology. Here it is. I got it. Maybe. The fuck? Got her page up. Why wouldn't it show me? Damn it, people. This producer here. I did switch computers on him. Can't find it. NPR didn't have it. Yahoo. Would Yahoo have it?
They might. Well, you want to just read it? You can just read it.
Nonplussed and said, I lost you.
It might be on the AP.
We're there?
It might be on the AP.
I can't find it. I had it on my other computer. God damn it. All right, well, let's just do it. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
She said,
Yeah, I'm here.
I want to take this chance to apologize to everyone because I was a little curt maybe when I said we're all going to die. So I'd like to say I'm sorry, and I'm also glad I didn't have to address the tooth fairy issue. Because the tooth fairy is a real thing, right? That's not what she says. I'm glad I didn't have to bring up the tooth fairy for all you people who got upset. Like, fuck you, Joni Ernst. She goes, she compared it to explaining the tooth fairy to people.
Well, you got to understand. Joni Ernst. Has been a senator long enough that has been a senator long healthcare no matter what. Long enough, though. At this point, she doesn't give a shit.
This is only her second. Is she on her first term still?
Healthcare no matter what.
She's on her second term, but she just started, right?
Yeah, but she's.
Here, I got the video. No, I can put it up.
She's been in government. Yeah, but for longer than that. Wasn't she? She's been in government for longer than that, hasn't she? Wasn't she?
No, well, maybe the Iowa government. But here we're going to put up the video. Put it on screen. Here we go. Come on. Is it loaded? We're all going to die.
To a person happened as Ernst was explaining her stance on President Trump's budget bill, which proposes almost $700 billion in spending cuts to Medicaid. Earlier today, Ernst posted a video on her Instagram responding to the backlash.
Hello, everyone. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely apologize for a statement that I made yesterday at my town hall. I made an incorrect assumption that everyone in the auditorium understood that, yes, we are all going to perish from this earth. So I apologize. And I'm really, really glad that I did not have to bring up the subject of the tooth fairy as well.
Boosting American manufacturing strengthens.
Oh,
We did
what
reach
a
out to her team,
bitch.
but have not.
Well,
heard
what
back
about Santa
yet.
Claus?
You call that an
Well,
apology,
what
John?
about Santa Claus?
Yeah. You call that an apology?
I mean, yeah, she's gonna be fine. She knows that she's worth. I mean, yeah, she's gonna be fine. She knows that she's worth about $5 million.
She's from fucking Iowa, so
Worth about $5 million.
they're all. It's like someone said, the first thing they need to do. Supposedly Warren Buffett said it. The people have to give them pay raises. We have to vote it in for them. They can't give themselves pay raises, and that they should be limited to 2 terms at most. No one should be in there forever, which is right. And it's just crazy how they've been there for life, and they just get richer and richer and richer. They shouldn't be allowed to make money from the positions that they do, and they all make fortunes. They all get to buy stocks and bonds with inside information all the time. So, there's no way they all get corrupted in some way. Even the ones that don't want to be corrupted get corrupted, I think.
Yeah, well, what's his name? Bob Menendez. Bob Menendez for quite a while. He was just taking everything. He was just taking everything.
Gold bars. He had gold bars.
Yeah,
But that's nothing. It's nothing to compare to what Trump took. Trump took a whole fucking gold plane.
But we're not doing. We know. This.
Bob Menendez is sitting there going, "What the fuck am I in jail for?"
Well, he needs to be in jail. He needs to be in jail. Speaking of Trump. How much do we think the pardons cost? $1 million? $1 million?
Yeah, he's selling pardons, John. Thanks for pointing that out.
So probably $2 million.
There was a guy.
Both of those people.
There was a guy who got convicted of conning people out of money, out of $7 million at least.
Yeah.
And his wife went to a party with Trump at the Mar-a-Lago thing and gave him $1 million. And 2 days later, he gets a pardon. Nothing corrupt about that. So no quid pro quo.
So was it the make a donation the
Chrisleys, the
reality show?
The Chrisleys.
Yeah.
Chrisleys knows best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They stole $30 million of money.
Okay. So do they don't get any of that back? Any fines paid or anything?
Well, it's a pardon, so they're completely exonerated from all of it. So they don't owe the fines or anything.
So they're going to get a check back from the government.
I don't know how it works, but probably.
Huh.
When you're pardoned or forgiven, they're going to be rich again, and they're probably going to have another reality TV show. Probably. That's how stupid our networks are.
They're definitely going to get.
They'll reward people too. Shit, we're at 42 minutes. So Trump's selling pardons. He's a piece of shit. They're kind of upset about his plane because it turns out why were the new Air Force Ones late? It turns out from Trump's first term, Trump changed the designs, which put them back years behind. Because Trump wanted the plane sooner, he had them cut stuff out like being able to refuel in the air. That's a big part of the security for the president, right?
Yeah.
But Trump changed it so they can't refuel in air. And this big new plane that he's getting from Gutter is saying, no, we didn't give that to him. He's buying it from us. So Trump lied about that. And it also can't be refueled in midair. So
no. Check that. He's not buying it. We're buying it. It's a gift to the people. Trump.
The other two people watching this, we're kicking in. Whether we want to, and Trump may not even get to ride in it because they said it's going to take years to refurbish to make it presidential safe. It's all just a fucking huge con game. And like you said,
it's almost $1 billion out of the budget.
The planes weren't even nobody would buy them anyway. So it's like you should get a bargain on them at least, because at least it should be a clearance sale, right?
Right. Get a wholesale lease.
Nope, not getting the deal.
So $1 million apart. Crypto scam going. What other scams do that go on?
He brought the Tates in. Remember the Tates? They just got charged with rape and what do you call it?
Do they have $1 million? I mean, they're just going to be in charge.
They're rich. They're rich people too.
Okay.
So he let them come to America, and a European country just charged him with rape, and I think it was England. I'm not sure. Andrew Tate. Supposedly he's best friends with Barron.
Yeah, but they're still here, right?
Yeah, they're in Florida.
Okay.
Florida's trying to charge him with crimes too. Andrew DeSantis doesn't like them.
But as long as they stay in Mar-a-Lago, they'll be fine. That's sanctuary.
I don't think they're in Mar-a-Lago.
I mean,
they're already rich. They were already rich. What is that called when you hold women and sell them off? Trafficking.
Trafficking?
Yeah, they're charged with human trafficking.
Yeah.
Great guys. Apparently, there's a new opera that stars a lot of Trump in it called the Central Park Five. Remember that story where the black boys were charged with raping a woman, and Years later, they found DNA tests that proved they didn't do it, but Trump still wanted them to get the death penalty anyways because I thought they did it. They should die. That's the philosophy of the guy we're talking about. Oh, I'm wrong. Oh, well, you know what? Kill him anyways. Kill him anyways.
Well,
I was wrong.
He just wants the power to do it. Now he's got it.
Yeah. Thank you, Supreme Court.
Marv, did you know that Putin's crazy?
No. Why are you saying that?
Since when?
He's a genius. Trump told me he was a genius.
Marv, he's I don't know what's happened to him in these last few weeks. He's become unhinged. I don't know the guy anymore.
Putin, the guy who rides a horse with no shirt on, that stud. That guy.
That's the one.
They could have cut his nose off. He wouldn't even got a black eye. He's not a pussy like me.
No. Toughed it out.
Putin would say, "Don't even replace nose. Leave nose like that. Leave it uncovered."
I'd have said I got verify. That's my wife. Whoa.
Putin would be like, "I go down. I like adventure.
Yeah.
I would kill spies in my wife's pussy. I would kill these spies in my wife's pussy. There are many spies hiding there."
That would be the greatest test of the KGB. If they're like, look, we're gonna have you fight a human. You gotta fuck that bear.
Fuck the bear. Fuck the bear.
You gotta woo that.
It looks like you were in a bar fight with Chewbacca. How about that 100 people fighting a gorilla thing?
Yeah, I think it just depends.
I mean, if they all could do it at once, but the problem is they won't all be able to get on the gorilla at once. When they taught me martial arts, it was technically easier to fight.
There was terrain where you could travel, sure, maybe the plan avoided it.
Well, gorillas do it naturally, but they taught me martial arts. They told me it's actually easier to fight 3 people at once than it is to fight 1 person at once. Because they're all getting in each other's way.
Yeah.
You're supposed to spin in, grab one, and keep using one as a shield. As you
I think a gorilla in a room, 100 guys in that scenario, all the guys are losing.
Yeah.
But if it's like terrain where you can run and you can throw rocks and boulders on top of it like that, then you got a chance.
I don't think so. I think the gorilla's going to win no matter what. But the gorilla would leave. The gorilla would probably leave.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not fighting you guys.
Mary, fuck you guys.
I ripped this guy's head off. I'm out.
I just wanted to come to the barbecue.
I heard you were having banana daiquiris.
Yeah, I just wanted a daiquiri. Come in here and then you guys start fighting. 100 guys here already. Wasn't planned.
Trump is going after it. Harvard beat Trump in court 3 times now in the lawsuits. So Trump said, "Oh, you know what? I'm not going to let you have any international students now. I'm going to bar them from joining Harvard. No more international students." And now all the international students are like, "What the fuck? We already started here. We're going here." So the court's going to stop that too, of course.
How many these universities are going to pay?
Well, several have already paid him. They've agreed to his demands, but he still fucked them over. Like Columbia did whatever he wanted, and he's still fucking Columbia over.
So do you think
that's the lesson learned?
The after effect of these things until next year, summer?
Probably this fall.
Yeah.
I mean, when the shelves are empty this fall from all this fucking around he's doing.
Well, no, the elderly and your adolescents and your teenagers and your shiftless men are going to take up those jobs, right in the fields.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
We get all the elderly Medicare hours.
Yeah. You're gonna have to go to work if you want your Medicare, welfare, Medicaid.
Get that 20 bucks food stamps. You better
You
pick
need a
picking
job.
cabbage.
Get back to work.
Right.
I didn't have enough old guys at Walmart handing me boogies. Now you're gonna be.
We're all gonna get buggies.
They blocked the tariffs. You know what we need to get to? It's 50 minutes. We need to get to our bit.
All right. So power rankings, performance of the week, and Marv's got to give me one. So power rankings thing, performance of the week, and Marv's got to give me one good thing.
What?
Well, hey, what are they doing though that we're not talking about? Hey, what are they doing though that we're not talking about? Or they're not talking about? Because they're doing stuff. Because they're doing something. They're doing all this other shit. But all this other shit is the distraction of the shotgun. I want to know what what the real thing that they're doing. How are they covertly taking power?
Well, let's first. Are we doing performer of the week first?
Sure.
Joni Ernst.
It's got to be. It's got to be. Way to go, Joni.
Instead of actually apologizing for saying a stupid thing, she doubles down.
Right.
She doubles down on it.
in.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't have to explain the Easter Bunny to everybody.
And then beautiful Tim Walz gotta go around and say, meaner.
What?
No. You didn't hear that?
You
didn't hear that?
Uh-uh.
I think it's Tim Walz. Was saying to people that Democrats need to be meaner.
You need to be more inhuman like they are. That's the answer.
You need to be mean.
Fuck them. That's stupid, Tim Walz. Tim Walz is irrelevant.
It really is.
He's irrelevant. He fucked up this whole.
It's like they're all reaching, but none of them want to take the reins and actually lead.
Well, I don't know. Elon left the government. Where are we going to put him in the 5? He's leaving. He got beat up. He got a black eye.
He's at 5.
Elon is 5.
Yep, on his way out. Him and Stephen Miller got a fight, woman.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Stephen Miller's left. His wife left him to go with Elon.
Mm-hmm. That's the real story.
Fuck.
That's the real inside.
Would you leave your millionaire husband, who's a piece of shit and everybody hates, for Elon, who's a billionaire who's a piece of shit and everybody hates? I mean, it's a degree of who do you want to be with that's hated the most?
Well, I mean, it could be a thing of either she's not getting what she needs, or Elon's got that whole story of sperm.
They got kids and everything together. She's going to leave him for Elon.
Oh, she's got kids.
Yeah. She left him for
that guy.
Yeah. You know she has no standards.
Did she not see Spaceballs?
All right, we got Elon and Steven. Who's next on our cavalcade of failure? Scott Bessent, he fought the guy.
Grounding.
Apparently, Bessent gave him the black eye.
Bessent.
Yeah, Scott Bessent.
Why?
Elon shoved him, I guess, and they shoved each other back. So.
Yeah, but was one of this things where Elon's like does his weird shit, or it's just
I don't know. Elon, don't forget, is high as shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's high all the fucking time. We only put him in charge of our fucking government.
That guy with the white hair and the glasses?
Yes.
I did not see that out of him.
No, he fought Elon.
Wow.
Because Elon's upset with the big, beautiful bill, you know. Elon came in and he got all of his investigations dismissed, right?
Yeah.
He's got all kinds of new government contracts. Elon does.
Yeah.
So he completely abused his position. And maybe some other people are calling him out for it, saying, quit acting like you did all this shit as a because Trump gave him a golden key yesterday. He says, "You did a great job for the country. You saved us millions and millions of dollars. You're a great guy. Get the fuck out."
What does the key mean? What does that signify?
It's a key to the government, I guess, because
Trump.
he already has a key, though. He's got all the
Go
data.
back in time.
Here's your hat. What's your hurry? Here's your hat. What's your hurry? Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out, Elon.
Isn't that weird though? That he did such a great job with Doge. That he doesn't get the president's medal of freedom. He doesn't get all the other president's accolades. They gotta make up a key for him. Have other people gotten keys?
I don't know. I've never seen anybody get a key from the president before.
I mean, this guy gives out presidential medal awards.
He gave Trump.
He gave him to Limbaugh.
He gave $300 million to Trump.
And Elon's a citizen, right?
Yeah. Now he is.
Marjorie.
Marjorie's upset that she's not in the news enough. She said She said that we're going to lose the House badly. She's already made the call.
Well, do you think that's you, Marjorie?
Nothing to do with her. All right, well, it's going to be hard to find 5 this week, isn't it?
It is. Who you got at 3?
Nobody yet.
I mean, we got to get 11 out there. She's like messenger.
Who? Messenger?
Love it. Yeah.
Love it. What'd she do?
What is it? It's every week with the beautiful Bill and she's just like. I get
she lies like breathing, right?
Off and everything, but pretty rough.
She's rich. She married an old rich guy. So, who else we got? Joni's already the performer of the week. She's not going to be in this list, right?
Yeah, no, she can't make not even in the. Mike Johnson. Has got to be in one or two.
They love this guy. He did it. He passed the big, beautiful bill. Now, apparently, there's some stuff snuck in there that will protect Trump from being charged with contempt. Yeah. He can't be charged with contempt or anything by the courts. They protected him no matter what he's doing. Because the Supreme Court said you can't do it if it's part of your official duties. And Karen Leavitt fucked up. Here's what she did. When Trump was having that big party with all the millionaires, she said this was on his personal time. Which means it can't be charged as an official act. It's personal, right? Which means now he could be arrested for those crimes of taking money as president. He could be arrested because it's on his personal time. It's not an official act. And that's the only way we could charge him if it wasn't an official act. So she actually lost his alibi for him. Gone. Alibi is gone. Thank you, Karen Leavitt. That's a favor to us, though. She did that. Trump could be arrested now for this. And who's number one? Who's the biggest fuck up of the week?
It's gotta be known, right? Is anybody that's...
What are they doing? My hero of the week is Bruce Springsteen.
Well, that could be your one good thing. How about that?
Springsteen, one good thing.
Yeah.
The boss. He stood up and said, "We have an incompetent president."
Marjorie doesn't like the ball.
Marjorie's used to dance to Bruce Springsteen, and now she hates him. He's the boss. Bruce. We need one. Who's the leader for the biggest fuck up of the week? Who is it?
It's not Cal, is it? You got Noam.
He hasn't accomplished. Well, you know what it's got to be? It's got to be Kristi Noem again, because they are on her ass to arrest more people.
On her budget. Yeah.
They want more people arrested. She's not getting it done.
Yeah.
She's way over budget, and she's not arresting enough people. And this is the one thing Trump promised us: millions and millions of deportations, and she's not getting it done. Biden has still got a big lead over us. is what they're saying.
So
Biden
you know who's
deported
next,
Marv.
Marv?
What?
Comedians.
I better pack
So
my
are
bag.
any reporters?
You know, I'm kind of
getting
leaving the
arrested
country.
this week-
I'm
this
going to
week?
Kentucky next month. That's kind of like leaving the country, isn't it?
Yeah.
I could get.
So we're saying next or the next couple weeks it's going to be reporters who ask questions, judges. I mean, I don't know that a congressman is anything that's going to get them arrested.
They did arrest it. They did arrest the congressperson.
Who's that?
That's Tom Homan. The woman that they supposedly beat up the ICE agents. Did you hear that whole story?
No.
They went in. They did their oversight meeting. Then they kicked them out. And after they kicked them out, they came out and arrested them. They were already out of there when they came out to arrest them.
Marjorie's saying they're already criminals.
The congressman?
all of them.
She knows. She's there, so her and Bobart giving hand jobs at plays and shit. Bobart's going to be at the Central Park 5 Opera, and she's going to go down on a guy there. You can bet on it.
down.
Oh my God! Oh.
And only cheer during the Trump part.
Yeah, he's a big part of the opera, so he'll like that. Frankly, a lot of people say I made the opera happen. There's no opera without me, Donald Trump.
Do you think an artist like Springsteen's going to get arrested? You think Bonnie's going to do that?
Yeah, they're going to arrest Trump.
That's who we got to have up there. We missed Bondi. Threatening all these arrests. Don't call him Taco.
She didn't threaten him. Did she threaten him? Because Trump is the one that threatened him. We'll see when he comes back home, is what Trump said.
Well, she said something about that. About Springsteen, but I know she said people call him Taco that she would arrest him, or she would do something. It was on Twitter, but
you can't call the president Taco.
You can't call him Taco.
They better get a lot of jail cells. Oh, that's fine because they're all private. They're going all private cells, and they're all making money from arresting people now. So
yeah. So that's how we get shit.
They're making billions from this shit.
You heard about Hawaii arresting people and
who?
Commissioner Hawaii.
Who'd they arrest?
Just regular people and saying they had DUI.
They had blue eyes?
DUI.
Oh.
DWI.
Because they were immigrants with DUIs.
No.
Just regular people?
They were just picking up citizens and taking them to the test and everything and saying they were drunk.
My God.
Right. I mean, come on. That's where we're at.
All right. I'm depressed. Let's get out of here.
There goes our one good thing. The
Boss and Taylor Swift.
The Boss is our one good thing.
I'll try to play the boys' music from my other computer and see if you can hear it.
All right. We're going to be on platform website. Now say thank you very much. Thank you. Now bump. Thank you, Marv.
Oh yeah, we should tell the people we're gonna probably move our platform maybe when we figure it out because we're making lifeishard.com happen.
Yep. Lifeishard.comedy.com.
You know what? That's a very popular name on YouTube. Life is Hard. A lot of people do videos on Life is Hard, but they don't have the word comedy on it. We took the word comedy and added to it.
We are smart.
We're gonna be I'll be putting some videos up when we figure out how. I've got a video from last night's show I can put up.
All right.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna be putting a lot of content and blogs. So sign up, subscribe. Keep looking at it, check it
One
out.
of our listeners was at the show last night too. So
Oh, really? Are you sure there's still listeners?
we had 10 last week. Can you believe it?
10 what? 10 what?
Viewers.
All right.
Incredible.
It's
They only stay for 10 minutes.
load up.
We need to get our stuff in the first 10 minutes. We need to make it a 10-minute video. That's what we need to make.
We need to edit it down.
Here's the point, people. We don't do this for you.
Yeah, this is for us.
This is just for us.
Talk about the stage.
This is for our deportation hearing. That's all these videos are.
Right? All these bits last a week.
All right. We're out.
Goodbye, Marv.
That was